Hi, I'm back again. So I recently tomorrow I'll finish 11 years of IT work experience in India. I'm an engineer and I graduated in 2012 from Dehradun, a college in Dehradun. Very nice place, Dehradun. Ever you get a chance to visit that place, do go there and visit it. I currently live in Delhi and that's how it is. I just made this video. It's got very beautiful sections and it's going to help anybody who is about to enter into office culture, about to join an office or planning to join an office. It's not that regular video which you will see online where how to be an IT employee, how to work this. No, 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 no. It's about my experiences which I remember and which will help you out in troublesome times at work. If even if you are a female or female, I'll try not to speak too much. But yeah, I'm just going to walk you through what it is going to look like in the slides. It's a survival slide, how it is like to spend every day at work, how it was for me and how it's going to be for you also. Laid off, if you are being laid off, how you can still keep on going on is a very beautiful slide and nice little secret. I'm going to reveal it to you, little lovely kids. Tough females and nice guy. I'm writing tough females, so that you just don't report this video. Don't do that shit thing. You can share it with your friends. If you subscribe or don't subscribe, that's all okay. I don't want nothing from you. I don't want to sell you anything. I'm just sharing for free. That's all I have to say. Toxic bosses, narcissists. You could be a boss as well. Don't feel bad about it. It's not about you. It's a fault of actually the employer. Yes, I'm gonna speak about that. Prize, visas, awards, trips. We don't get that anymore now. But yeah, it's a beautiful thing which I want to cover. And last is the nuclear attack. Oh boy. It's gonna be a fun ride. I'll speak not too much, but yeah. So, beginning when I finished my engineering, I didn't got any placements and all. There was a few little bit of jobs here and there, but I didn't chose them. So eventually, I got into a very nice product-based company. Every day, every day, since all these 11 years have passed by, I have always thought that tomorrow I'm going to get laid off. That's how it is. It is just not with me, it's with most of the people who work in IT or in any other office culture. Tomorrow is going to be the day you're going to be called in the office, or you're going to be having a Teams meeting and they're going to tell you that, okay, it was nice working you, it's not your fault, you're blah, 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 and they'll fire you. This little scare of getting fired is there for each and every employee every day. It is no matter what skill certification you have done, no matter you are God, you are somebody's boss, it's gonna hamper you. That God has written the time, from this time till this time you're gonna work here. You're gonna face it and you're gonna have it. So accept it and don't feel bad about it. So when you will join that office, you have to make sure that you have some level of transport. The food and clothes are available for you in a nice way. Your travel accommodation is there. Okay, for me it was a little bit meager. I have to travel through certain type of transports which are not too fancy. Here in youth, you gotta look like a little bit younger. Yes, I don't look that young now, but your body language and portray of your physique should throw energy of youth. Yes. Why? Why do you want to look young? Of course, because you want to integrate and work with so many people out there. They should make you feel normal and equal. It's a thing. It's a thing. You cannot do nothing about it. You can't just look like an old guy and then expect people to treat you fairly. It's gonna come at you. If you have a little bit of weight on you, if you look bald, shave off your hair just like I did. Yeah, work out. Have some dumbbells and all at your home if you can't do that. Look thinner. Look younger. Your looks matter a lot. Yes, your 90% whole thing is about your looks. Who's gonna even talk and all? Your profile picture, for example, if you are having work from home. While in this survival mode, I also got a chance to visit USA. Yeah, there is going to be a chance which comes in every employee's life where he or she would have to go on a visit if it's a nice company. On a US travel visit or any other foreign country, that time will also come to you if you're in a nice company. So hold patience, do not fight back or do not do anything silly and stupid, and you will lose this opportunity. You don't know right now, but it is coming. Ratings and feedbacks. All this time, I've received topmost ratings every year. It doesn't matter. The percentage of your hike is already been determined. It's a true fact. It doesn't matter what you have done, what client says about you. Your rating has already been determined. Yeah, if they say bad things about you, then it's shit for you. Yeah. Should it matter to you? I don't know. Increments and promotions, it's already been discussed, already been designed. It's a little Excel sheet which has been built by the HR and the managers and top level managements, and they do a very, very fancy level of easy level of calculation to determine who's going to get what. Don't feel bothered about it. It's a generic practice. Everybody, everywhere has been done doing the same thing. It's not a big thing. Credits and fights. Now, there will be time in your workplace where you might have an idea. You are engrossed in a piece of work and you may have an idea which is not everywhere, which is not easily available on a Google search. It's a generic, genuine idea. So you're going to have some fights in that situation. What you're going to do that time is always keep this in your mind, that whatever idea you're going to bring it up, somebody else is going to take a credit of it. Yeah. Somebody else is going to take the credit of that little idea you have, and you will receive the same level of increments and promotions. Same, whatever was been destined, regardless of this or not. Of course, in your meeting discussions, it will be said that, oh, very good job done, you have given this idea, everybody speaks so good about you. Your boss is always going to say things like that, but then if you ask, hey, where is the increment, where is the money, give some money, that won't be there. Maybe you're lucky, then that could be a thing, but otherwise it's not going to happen. Do what everybody does. Do what's generic, just do a little bit more better than the average. That's about it. Smear campaign level 1. So I'm going to talk about smear campaign throughout this video. This is a level 1 smear campaign. What's a smear campaign? Smear campaign is anything where a group of people, specifically, there's going to be some really toxic group which will speak shit about you. They are going to throw a huge amount of shit at your face out of nothing. They are bored and they want to like poke you. That's going to happen to you. And the reason is it's your mistake. It's your mistake that you accepted them at the first place. You did not recognize their toxicity at the first place. It's actually your fault that you failed. It's not your fault, but eventually it's your fault because you got to fix it up. And you got to recognize such people at the first place in the next company or next fair. So such group of people whom you have a little fight or tiff with, they're going to destroy your name. They're going to speak so much atrocious shit about you, you won't even believe. You'll cry. You may want to do self-damaging stuffs with this little smear campaign. There's gonna be girls who will say that, yeah, he looks at me. Guys will say, yeah, he looks at me, he touches my hand. Anything. And for campaigns, for acquisitions and anything, there's no proof required actually. It's just on a character. It's just like a character assassination, where there's no proof required. Anybody can say anything about you, and it will fuck you up. So what you're gonna do in these stages is keep your mouth shut. Keep your mouth shut. Do not explain. Do not say nothing. Keep your mouth shut. Truth will be showcased by God itself. Yeah. Now, if you are really a bad guy or you have committed a lot of crimes and all, then God is not going to help you with that. God will still help you with that, but you gotta keep your mouth shut. Do not engage. Ignore. Any issue which you get in your office, any kind of fight, any kind of trouble, your first action should be always ignore, avoid. Don't be in that emotional interaction and try to fight with the person. No, ignore and avoid. Favors in layoff. I'm going to speak this in the next section. So there will be a time, and this is one trick which I used way back in COVID times, because during 2020 I thought that I might get laid off. They might kick me because everybody was getting laid off. I was trying to think what should I do? What am I going to do when they kick me off? So I have this idea which I want you to also learn, and it will give you a guaranteed return as well. Of course, yes. So what's this idea? So suppose you have been laid off, you have been looking for a job and you are not able to find it because of this current market bullshit thing going on. It's not going to be easy. So through this one way, I was able to make that amount of money, secure my place, and I'm just sharing the same thing with you. What does it say? So there is one way you can make a little bit of life-saving money, little bit of money where you can simply earn your livelihood, eat the food, pay the little bit of bills. That's it. It's a dire minimum amount of money which you can get through stock markets. maybe crypto as well, but for crypto you gotta pay 30% tax in India. Sitaraman need 30% tax. Do you want to pay 30% tax to them? No. 30% tax is what? 30% tax is like, this is my body, one hand, another hand. Two hands you are giving as a 30% tax. And then hope next year it's going to grow again. Then again you give it. I don't want to pay 30% tax. But if you have, if your salary's tax slab is not that much, through stocks you can still make money. And if your salary is not too much, you don't have to pay 30% tax for that. So yeah, what's the key idea? You got to first create a Demat account. And in that you have to purchase any top 50 stocks. Whatever country you are, whatever place you live in, you have to purchase one stock. Amount should be $500. It should not be less. Less it will be more difficult. $500 if it's in American currency, or 50,000 rupees. Let it be 5,000 rupees also if in Indian currency. But you have to buy only one stock. Only one stock which is at 5% dump. I've just displayed just one sweet looking chart. It's still going down. I know at both the stages going down, but it will be up. It's just 5% up it has to go. It doesn't have to go 10% or 15%. Just 5% it will always go. You just have to wait and check the graph for a sweet spot. How you will figure it out? There is going to be no graph which will tell you that you have to pick it right this time. No. You have to follow a practice of writing it on a piece of paper, deciding that, okay, you're gonna buy at this stock at this rate, and 1 week later what's gonna happen. You will check it like that. You yourself have to have that consciousness that if you're buying at this spot, this looks like okay. Yes. it's not a stupid advice. It's just to sell at 5% profit. Once you bought at this much of price, write down the number and just put a sell price at 5% profit. That's it. No more. No more than 5%. This is the stage where most of you will fail. Yeah, you will hold it on for more longer and then it will crash and then all your money is gone. $500, one stock, 5% profit gets you $25. Yes, you just earned $25. 5%. It's $25, I think. Yeah, that's it. For $25, you can have 1 day's food or 2 days food at McDonald's. Yeah. So this is one way to buy a stock, hold on and then sell it at 5%. The more money you put into that one stock, $5,000, that 5% amount will value something more for you. That's a trick. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Trust me, I have done it 2 times. Non-consecutive years, just to prove myself. Hey, that I can buy one stock and then at 5% it will be sold and then I'll make some money. If your karma is really shit, you are really a criminal and you have done so much thing bad in your life, maybe then you're gonna lose that money as well. But for a normal guy, for an average guy, for a nice guy, if you just invest in a dump amount and sell it at 5%, you are eventually gonna win that little 5%. Same thing you'll have to repeat. Hold and sell at 5%. This is not a hard and fast logic. Anybody can do this. It will get you the $25 spot. That's it. And if you're Indian, that 5,000 rupees will be 250 rupees, right? All right. That was when you get laid off. So while you're at work, during your initial years, you are going to be a guy and you will see females. Yeah. And there will be 3 kinds of females actually. Don't feel bad about it. If you're a female watching it, just slowly listen to me. Don't feel angry. There are only 3 kinds of females. Female number 1 is going to be extremely beautiful looking, flashy. There will be something off about that female. Like, okay, like why this much flash? Second female is going to be normal female who's going to work, eat her food, be normal, just normal chick, nothing no wrong you can identify. And third is going to be the ones which are slightly toxic and you just don't know about it. Okay. So what you're going to do with them, what you're going to deal with them, first thing first, never ever date any female at a workplace or at a neighborhood. Why? Go do it then. If you are some nice guy by means like who is like law-abiding guy, nice normal person who is not like that F-boy and F-girl, don't you even dare to date a girl at workplace. It's not for you. It comes in the last section of this slide, which is nuclear, the last damaging part. But on an average day, you don't date the girls. Yes, you talk to them, you be nice to them, you have food with them, you work with them, and that's about it. Now, The bad ones, the chicks who are like tough chicks, I'm not gonna put any disorder name here. They have gone through a lot in their life. Lot of emotional baggages with them, past boyfriends, they have dated shitty guys, F-boys they have dated, and then they have a lot of baggage in them. It's not being cleared and cleaned up. They want somebody else to do that for them. That's okay. And if you date any of the chicks, whether good or bad, your reputation is going to get damaged. At workplace, if you date them, thousands of people are going to know about it. She will tell her friend. She wants to tell her friend that this guy talks to me. Yes. She will tell it to her friends. She will tell it to the boss. She will do it. No matter what her intention is, she will tell it. So there is no secrets. Don't you think that's going to be a secret? No. People are going to know about it, that you guys are dating. It's going to mess you up. It's going to fuck up your whole life and marriage and everything else. So never date. And in the current sphere, don't even text them. Hey, hi. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that forced interaction where you would want to talk to that chick. She knows what you're doing. She's just being nice to avoid you. So don't fall in that trap. And there will be some sphere where you have to sit with a girl. And while you're sitting with that girl, there is going to be a little bit of sexual tension. And during the time of her ovulation, there might be some situation where you would feel, definitely if with a girl sitting with a boy, there is that kind of feels. You would feel something. You want to do something. She would want to do something. Keep it chill. Keep it chill. Let it be. Ignore, divulge, change the topic. Do not destroy your friendship or anything in the terms of any of your emotional feelings. If you're a guy, especially if you're a nice guy, don't do that. Divulge it, ignore it, change it. In the meanwhile, you sit somewhere else. That's a basic level of tough chicks which you're gonna get. There is a second level of tough chicks who are having some mental disorders like borderline or narcissism, specifically borderline. They will have a stage called as love, idealize, devaluation, and discard. You are going to look at each other at coffee shop, at parking, at certain locations. You're going to see each other a number of times, and you're going to look at each other and idealize at them like, wow, I'm going to marry this chick. You're going to look at them and say, yeah, I'm going to marry her. And she will not think like that. Females don't look at a guy and say, yeah, I'm going to marry the guy. No. For a guy, that's a possibility. But then usually what happens during that sweet eye contact puppy love stages, the next stage which follows is devaluation. She's going to speak up something which you have done or not done. She's going to disregard you. No matter who you are, how much beautiful your looks are, she's going to devalue you. She's going to say that what kind of shit guy you are. She will. That's a common trait. That's a common trait. They will do it. And once they do that, you gotta fucking run. Get out of that sphere. Don't even go to lunch. Work, busy, stay busy, work from home, do whatever you wanna do. Because next stage is a discard phase. She will discard you with some other guy. She will put all her baggage hate onto you. Boom. That's what she's gonna do. You will be that little punching bag. All her friends are gonna punch at you. Of no reason. Just because you didn't ask her out. Just because you didn't said her hi. Just because you didn't call her, just because you didn't texted her or anything. Could happen with guys too. And then after a discard, there's going to be a smear campaign level 2. So what happens in a smear campaign level 2, if you have dated with a girl, if you have talked to a girl or anything related to some girl who was having some emotional baggage, she's going to destroy you. She is going to tell to all her friends, to the boss, that you look at her, you do this, you do that. And even if you don't do it, she will tell it. Her intentions are not to harm you. She just want to clear off her emotional baggage. You gotta go in a no contact period during this time. Because soon what happens, within a week of 4 weeks, within 4 weeks of time span, she will eventually talk to some other guy and she will start that love idealization phase again. And you will narrowly escape unscathed. So what you're gonna do in this smear campaign, if you feel that if you have not done anything, if you are good, then only keep your mouth shut. Keep your mouth shut, ignore, take no action, keep working, do not explain. Do not explain. No, do not explain. Do not give any information to be used against you. Police, freeze. Put your hands behind your back. Anything you say will be used against you. Yeah, same thing's going to happen with you, even if you are wrong or right. So keep your mouth shut. Time will say everything normally. People are going to know things normally eventually. God is going to help you if everything is like that. Don't feel bad about that part. If you are really troubled, switch. Yeah, change the company. But do not open your mouth. Toxic bosses and narcissists. So you will be a boss. If you're watching the video, you will be a boss. If you're an employee, there will be a time you will be a boss. You will be the same toxic boss. Yes, that's a default. If you have to become a boss, there will be a certain level of toxicity inside you, because that's how things work. Hey, that's how you're gonna find, like, there will be very, very, very rare occasions where you'll find some nice boss. There are nice boss actually, and those are the ones who actually start their job from zero. They will be nice because they understand you. They kind of know how and what you are going through, but still, a boss's job is not to be nice or bad. He has to make sure things are done. Otherwise, he will be hearing that noise from his boss. So usually, if you are having some toxic boss dynamics at workplace, it's your fault actually. You are the reason. You allowed it. You opened the door. You brought the plates of tea and snacks. Now you gotta mess yourself up. You are the reason for that. You did not have boundaries. You did not. Your gut was messed up. You had bad intentions. Something wrong was with you. That's why you are in this situation. Yes, it is like that. So how are you gonna deal with such situations? So such bosses do have a daddy issue complex with them. They want you to treat them with utmost respect and like have them as a savior and dad, and that's okay. There is nothing wrong with that. We used to have some kind of bosses who were like a father figure. It's not a bad thing actually. If the boss is like having a little father figure image, that's a very good thing. He will protect you. He's gonna save you from so many troubles. What are you saying? But there is gonna be some level of respect you will also have to give. So don't feel bad about this part. You just have to have a little bit of decorum and discipline. You have to be with him. You have to have lunches with him, and you have to keep your guards up. Okay, and you will try to make some friends at work due to them being what's that thing called? Like you might have same relatives. You might be. How do you make friends at work? That's how you make friends. You meet somebody on occasion. You like somebody. You just have strange sudden connections, and then you be friends. But ideally, you should not try to make friends at work. There are no friends at work. Any secret, any personal info, or anything you are saying, it's gonna get revealed. And such people, such toxic friends are gonna come to you and they're gonna say, hey buddy, what's up? Tell me about you. Tell something about you. What were you doing? What are you going to do at this stage? First thing, when you recognize somebody who's extremely toxic coming at you, do this. Stand up. Stand up from your seat. So show the person that you have been stand up. That will put the person at a backstop. That's the first thing you're gonna do. Then do the talking, keep your guard up, don't speak that much and keep yourself safe, because that person is bored. He just don't know that what's he doing. That toxic guy doesn't know what's he doing. I mean, he knows he's trying to put some poke on you, but why is he eventually doing it? He doesn't know that. And nobody can tell him that. You cannot tell a scorpion to stop biting. You cannot tell a snake to stop biting. No, a snake is going to bite, scorpion is going to bite. It's the same logic. You cannot like tell them. It's not their fault. Try to understand it. Don't take those people as personally. Okay? If a snake bites at you, if a dog bites at you, if a scorpion bites at you, don't take it personally. Get yourself treated and avoid. Don't fight with them. Female bosses. There's going to be a stage in your life where you will have a boss who is a female. And a female boss in a service-based company where there is unstructured work. Tomorrow this, today they are doing this, tomorrow this. There is no decorum. There is no level of streamlined situation. It's a messed up sphere. It's work dependent on a client who is also confused, and everything is a complete messed up situation. Unstructured. You are done. She will have that mother complex. You have to treat her like a mom. You have to make proper eye contacts with that female. You literally have to showcase every respect, everything you have to do to that person, and still it won't be of a too much of a value, but she will reward you. She will give you good ratings. She will remember what you have been doing and what bad things she must have been doing. It's just that type of job it is. She has to be a little tough on you. Understand that. Do not be indecent. Do not spread rumors about that female boss. Do never ever say anything bad about to that female boss. Yes, it's her job to just take care of that little unstructured thing. And being a little tough, a little bit of pokey is the way is gonna work. There is no training given to a manager for all the type of scenarios. No, a generic training has been given to a manager. That's about it. What do you expect from that manager? Like a god? No. So Try to be decisive in your actions. Think that you are waiting. Try to think, if you're in a shit place, try to think that your salary is going to arrive in the month end. Try to think that you are going to go home and eat a nice food. Try to change your mindset towards that person so it gets avoided, because there is no solution to that. You cannot fix other people like that. And there will be some kind of situation where there will be manipulation, triangulation. Suppose you're talking to some other girl, she will feel jealous of you. If the other girl is beautiful, she will definitely feel jealous of you. She will punish you. Yeah, she will punish you. You are her husband, you are her work husband, so she's going to punish you. Just understand this dynamics. Do not mess it up. Do not go to drinks. Do not go to party. Do not do that. Yes, she is your mom. Think of that person as your mom. Yes, mom. Yes, ma'am, I will do it. Okay. Yes, ma'am, I'll do it. Yeah, that's it. That's all you gotta do. Or be in a formal way if it doesn't work like that. Female boss at a structured company. If it's a product-based company, everything is structured. 8 a.m. you will join. You will come to the office, have your breakfast in office, and then there is lunch also, and dinner, and maybe evening snacks also. And 5 to 6 p.m. you will go, wind up your job and go. That's the best work boss. That female boss is going to take care of you like an actual nice mother. Identify such female bosses at a product-based, safe, secured work style, and be their employee. Be under them, work under them. It's going to be very good. So less amount of toxicity will be there. She is going to protect you. She is going to protect you, man. She will take care of you. If there's a female boss at a product-based company and it's a very structured job, no kind of intervention, stupidity is there. She will protect you. She will take care of you. You will enjoy working with her. She will also enjoy working with you. Just do not mess up. Do not go into her private lives. Do not snoop around. Do not check what she's doing. do not intervene with her personal life. Okay? No matter what. No matter what means no matter what. Okay? And if you mess up with the boss, and if everything has failed, you have literally messed up, and it's not your fault actually. It's like they are messing up with you. They are taking away credits from you. They are creating your life as a big hell, and you are a piece of garbage in their eyes. They hate you. They just hate you for no reason. You have done nothing and they hate you. It happens, man. People are gonna hate you for being nice. People will hate you for speaking good things, for bringing nice lunch. They will wanna destroy you. They will wanna throw at your lunch something. They will poke at you. That's how evil wins against good. But what you have to do is keep your mouth shut. God is watching. God is going to take care of all the evil people. You do not have to do anything evil. You don't have to mess up anybody's life. You will not speak shit about any female or a male. You will not spread rumors, and you will follow the simple path God has given to you. It's not going to be bad for you. No, don't think that somebody's going to false claim at you and then you're going to be in a trouble. No, that doesn't happen. Everybody knows. Everybody knows who is saying the truth and who is saying the false. So don't worry about it. Patience, do not fight or argue. That's the last thing which you have to do. And that has to be done actually, but you don't have to do it. That's the last thing. That's like the last war, last over. Prizes, visa, awards, and trips. If you're in a nice company, there will be occasions where you will be rewarded. The peak reward a company gives to its employees is a business class trip. I have had this opportunity of traveling to US twice. I have had opportunity to travel there, walk there, drive there, beautiful country, nice people. And I always wish to go back again, not because of the money, just because of the beautiful roads and nice people. They treat their people with so much respect at workplace that if a CEO is walking, she is going to look at you and treat you as a normal human being and sit with you, work with you. And you won't even believe that a CEO just sat with you of a top company, of a top MNC. You won't believe that people are actually really nice in America, and maybe there could be bad ones. I haven't came across the bad ones. The ones I meet, all of them were absolutely fantastic. So yeah, my point is that you will be awarded business class your top award, and the award could be as low as a little coupon, 2,000 rupees or $1,000, $500, any gift coupon, anything which the company gives to awards and employee. Keep your mouth shut. Do not show it off. Do not write it on LinkedIn. Do not send it to your friend. Do not say, yeah. No, keep your mouth shut and continue to do your work. Okay. And through any of the situation, you will definitely attract a lot of jealousy. Even if your boss comes to and say, hey, you're doing a good job. He will say it in front of others. So they feel jealous and they will compete with you and they will try to mess up things for you. So be cautious in that occasion. Be humble. Say like, yeah, I'm just doing this, but thank you, boss. Say something like that, and that's about it. That's about it. You have to portray your character. You have to act. He's also doing his acting. You will also have to do the acting. This whole world is a Shakespeare said that this is all an acting ground. Once you have been rewarded, you will start to have lesser amount of friends. Yeah. So, but I went for a business class trip. There's a little fuck up thing which I did. I missed the flight. Yeah, man, I fucking missed a business class flight. 5 lakh rupees was the charges for that. And I missed that goddamn flight because I thought the flight is at night timing. And it was a morning flight. And I missed that flight. And next day, everybody at the office, all 1,300 employees were looking at me as if I had done a huge crime. Oh no, I had no friends. They all were looking at me and I was sitting on my seat. But think what God did. 2 days later, I have been told to go back again and the whole price was refunded. The ticket which I missed, it was insured. And I have been asked to go back to US one more time. Isn't that fucking beautiful? Like, it's been destined for me to go to have a foreign trip. And I got it. So whatever is in your kit, you will receive it. You just have to do good and you have to accept what's bad. You don't have to mess it up. There is a certain amount of things like 9,000 will be good and 10,000 will be bad. You have to eat up both the curries. It's not going to be that you will always receive good. It's never like that. So God has already created the amount of good things and bad things for your kit and you just have to receive it and stay quiet and be humble about it. So here we comes at the last section of this slide. That's a nuclear attack. I wish nobody has to follow this, nobody has to do this in their life because this is really a catastrophic event. So there is going to be a time in your workplace where everything will be lost. You will mess it up. Even after listening to this advice, even after listening to thousands of advice of your friends and colleagues and everybody, you will mess it up. I know you will mess it up. You will, no matter what, you will mess it up. Yes. It will be as low as talking to a girl or as low as a bad email or some goof up you did at work or anybody at transport or anything. You will mess it up. Now, that mess up would be of a smaller level, can be excused. People are going to forget about it, but there's going to be a big mess which you are going to do. Yeah. How you get out of that big mess? First of all, same recipe, keep your mouth shut. Records and screenshots. So either it's that you are messing it up or somebody else is messing it up for you. You gotta have some records and screenshots of the situations. Could be a chat, could be some devices, could be some recordings. Ethical, legally. Do not do anything illegal. No. It should be present, available for you. You don't snoop it at their phones, don't do anything which is illegal. Whatever is been in your front, you on the basis of the things which are in your hand, you take the recordings and screenshots, though it's not necessary. Keep it, save it somewhere locally. While you are in that mess up situations, everybody is looking at you. Keep that point in your mind. Everybody, birds are looking at you, crows are looking at you. It's that intense. So everybody will be looking at you, they're watching at you, they will monitor each and every step you take, at what time you come to office or what time you go to office, everything is being noted and being recorded. You cannot say anything false. You have to speak everything truth. If you are in a situation or you think that you would be in a situation of goof up, truth will be your only savior. But truth alone does not win. You have to have your vault, your artillery, your cavalry. You have to have your army. You have to keep it because you will do everything which is nice. You will maintain a no contact. You will do your job. I'm gonna focus only on my job. Okay. But you still have to prepare your vault, your artillery and RV. This happens at not even at workplace, any workplace. It could be any place where work is being performed, not just an office. So you have to maintain your army. You have to prepare your war. It won't be there, but preparation should be there. The enemy should think that, yeah, this war could be alerted anytime. Have that much of a confidence that you maintain clear eye contact and do your own job and not try to reveal anything. Because it's always going to be you versus all of them. And truth will win. So Usually this never happens, but it will actually happen at the very last stage. At the very last stage, this situation will arise that somebody will say something, the boss will say something, or a third person will say something to destroy your image. And you will understand that now is the time to plant the bomb. Now is the time to send that email. Now is the time to repeat, tell to your boss or tell to your friends or tell to this person or do this and do that. That is the last stage. There is no turning back from that stage. It's that stage in that movie Never Back Down, that that guy actually says that I'm going to fight that guy. In the last ending, the real actor fought that guy to take back that girl. But what's the point? What's the point? There is no point for this. But just to have a last attempt to save that image, you will actually know when to do that. You will have a evaluation period where you check everything whether to hit that button or not, and you will be able to decide that, because there will be something at stake which will really matter for a long term. That will be the deciding factor to have that nuclear attack situation or not. And in all of those occasions, you can always back down. You can always seek God's spiritual help, grace, love, and you can always quit. Yeah. Once you quit, make sure that you are not quitting out of on a false remark, because you are going to meet the people again. Yes, that happens. The people whom you have left in your previous company are going to see you again, whether they are walking strangely on the road, or whether they are in your company sitting next to you. Yes, they could be your boss as well. Happened to me. So never take up the ties in a bad remark. It's just the workplace. You have messed it up. They know it. Be humble, be respectful, say sorry if you want to say sorry. But always make sure that this is nothing. The work which you are doing is absolutely nothing at the end of the day. It's just giving you a little bit of money which is used to buy some food for your family and for your parents. And that's all at work is. All this drama and everything is just to get a little bit of money just for the food on your plate. So try to be mindful of that. I guess that's about it. If you like this video, you can share it and like it. If you want to put up a dirty comment, do put up a dirty comment. I love the comments in my previous video of layoffs. Ah, boy, you guys are fancy. You guys know how to comment and poke people up. All right. Bye-bye.